What's up? What's up? What's up? We are live. Give me a second. All right. What's up? Can y'all hear me? I want to make sure if y'all can hear me really quickly because we are live. Give me a second. Let me check and see if y'all can hear me. All right. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right. If y'all can hear me, press 1. Give me a second. I want to make sure if y'all can hear me while I'm working, but here. Okay. I just want to know if y'all can hear me. So if you can hear me, press 1. Let me see. All right. What's up? Okay. So this is a morning, y'all. Good morning, you guys. I have a lot to discuss in here. Okay. Definitely have a lot to discuss. I had to get my green screen, but it wasn't working. So I said, hey, we're going to come on this live this morning, okay, and get into these topics. But the first topic that I do want to talk about really quickly is Dr. Dre. See, this is the thing. When you marry a woman, Dr. Dre married a woman, and he'd been married with her for about 20 years. So they get a divorce. And so now the judge actually ordered him to pay more money to pay for her legal fees, which came out to about $2 million. This is where I say his wife is a genius at suing. She got the best attorneys that money can buy, and the judge ordered Dr. Dre to pay her lawyer fees. And when I tell you that when I looked at that, I said, you see, when you married a woman that know how to get the bag, know how to research, she get the money. And so, and I even heard that even Dr. Dre even beat his wife, allegedly. Heard that he used to kick her behind. And so now he's getting kicked financially and have to pay a coin. Now you see all that? He's getting kicked financially, and his wife is definitely making sure that he get that he makes sure that he pay millions of dollars. She's already getting a couple of million in spousal support, and also she's getting her legal fees covered. So this is a win-win situation, and they actually had a prenup. Honestly, they actually had a prenup. Really didn't even matter in the state of California because the judge allowed her to get spousal support and the judge allowed her to get her legal fees covered. So I just imagine if they didn't even have a prenup, how much money would she even get from her husband or ex-husband? Okay. I'm like, how much money do she get even from her ex-husband? And that's just something I'm just really, really seeing here. Give me a second. Okay. Bye, so-and-so. I had to block somebody real quick early this morning. She gets on my nerves. Okay, she been trolling. It's been this troll all this morning. She been trolling me on Instagram. She been trolling me everywhere it goes. And I had to block her. And I told her, I said, when I see you in the chat, you will get blocked. And I remember her, and I blocked her because her Instagram name is the same as her YouTube name. So I had to give her a good old block this morning because I ain't got time for that foolishness. You will get blocked. If you try to troll me, especially if you call it into the number that I have, my Google number, trying to troll me, and you tell me your YouTube name, I'm going to be real nice to you. When I see you coming to the chat, boop, you're going to get blocked. And then you'll send me an email. Why did you block me? Because you being a little bit too nasty, okay? All right? If you want to get me together, call into the show when we have a show. Don't hit me up offline. Don't hit me up in the DMs. Don't hit me up trying to troll me up. The best time to get me together is when we open up these call lines and we can talk, okay? And we can have a conversation. But I don't take this stuff too serious. I cover these celebrities. I leave it alone. Most of these people that really defend these celebrities, it usually be like these barbs. And my thing is this: why do y'all sit and defend these artists like this? They don't care nothing about you. They're not paying your bills. You're contributing to them when it comes to that. Okay. I'm just like, I don't understand it because you give all this aggression, talking about I give fake news. Listen, I am an entertainment blogger. That's what I does. I come on the channel, I cover celebrity gossip, I leave it alone. Do not call me on the call-in line. Do not try to troll me on my Instagram because you will get a good block, okay? You will get a good block. And don't try to call in and try to cuss me out. Be professional, and you can gather me together. We don't allow profanity, okay? All right? All right. I just had to say that this morning. Whew. Because these people, they really be trying me in the morning. Okay. Who else I was going to talk about today? Let me see. Okay, this next. This is who we're going to talk about. Let's bring JT to the screen. JT. Okay, everybody was saying, Wiley, you need to cover. I think she's pregnant. So of course, she been wearing this brace on her wrist, some type of bracelet. And so a lot of women that I talked to said, oh, she had morning sickness and she's pregnant. And I'm like, what in the world? She's getting married to Uzi. I mean, not married, I'm sorry, having a baby by Uzi, and I could just imagine that relationship is going to not work. I don't think that she should have a baby. I always frown at women that's an artist that have a baby because it distracts you from selling records. Like, it's not sexy when you're pregnant. I don't want to hear you talking about your yoni when you're pregnant. I don't want to see you twerking when you're pregnant. That, to me, is just not attractive. When I saw Nicki Minaj, not Nicki Minaj. When I saw Cardi B when she was out there performing with Offset, I was disgusted because she come with her pregnant self on the stage. I'm like, that's just not a good look at all. Like, that's not a good look. I'm like, what the world are you doing? Why are you coming on stage pregnant? Like, be at home, put your feet up. Deliver the baby. Then once you deliver the baby, you can come on out because I don't want you to hear you talking about how your poom poom is premium, how your poom poom tastes like cold ice cream and milk. I don't want you talking about that when you coming in with a big old pregnant belly that is so unattractive. Only person that should be looking at you is your partner, your husband, your boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? That's who should be looking at you. I don't want to see you on stage. You walking up on stage, can't hardly move because you're pregnant. So I give the side eye to these female MCs that get pregnant when you're an artist. Like, you need to sell records. The City Girls do not have a platinum selling album. They don't have a number one selling album. They really have not went on tour, and here you are already taking seed up your yoni. You need to close that up and be like, put on a condom or you get on birth control because you an artist. Like, I understand, like, these people that pay all this money, invest in her, don't want to invest in a woman that want to just up and just get pregnant by a dude with a whole diamond in his forehead. Like, clean it up. Like, I'm just saying, like, as an investor, as an owner of a label, I don't want to invest in you, and here you are already having a baby, and you don't have a platinum record. I'm already there recoup my money. You got these chains, the City Girl chains. You got these City Girl wigs. You got all this heavy makeup. I'm spending all this money into you, and here you are, you're pregnant. I'm not, and I'm just going to say allegedly because we don't know if she's actually pregnant. We don't know that. But if she is, look at the money that they wasted on her. I'm just saying, look at the money that is being wasted. Okay? So, it is what it is. So, I'm like, whoa, not you pregnant. No. You need to get a hit record. And this for every female MC, every female artist. If you don't have a hit record, you don't need to be having a baby. Right? Until you get a hit record, until that label able to recoup the money, okay, you're not able, because it's not attractive. It's a vanity. It's a fantasy. Every man want to smash one of the City Girls. Okay? It messes up the fantasy when you're coming on there with a big old pregnant belly. Okay? I'm just saying. Okay? I'm just being 100% good. So I hope she's not. I hope she can focus on the music, because I'm ready for a hit City Girl record, because Twerkulator wasn't hitting like that. What was the other song? You can get up if you messed up. What's the other song that the City Girls came up with? What's the name of the City Girls? Twerk Lady wasn't really my song. What's the other one? Hold on. What's the other girl? Let me go to my phone. Let me go to my phone right quick. Okay. Hold on, let me see. Let me go to my phone. That's one of my songs that I like. Hold on, let me go on my phone. Not Twerk Lady. Oh, Act Up is my song. Yeah, Act Up is one of my favorite songs of the City Girls. Like, Act Up is one of my favorite records. So, but I hope she's not. I'm definitely going to, let me tweet her real quick, because we on Twitter. How many of y'all on Twitter? Because y'all do not be tweeting me on Twitter. Give me a sec. I'm going to tweet her. Dear JT. Okay. Hold up. Let me tweet her. Dear JT. Is it true you are expecting a baby? Please respond back to me. Hashtag the Wiley Show. I want to know. I'm going to ask her. And I want her to respond. Give me a sec. I'm going to tweet her right now. Okay. Dear JT, is it true that you are expecting a baby? Please respond back to me. Hashtag the Wiley Show. All right. So give me a sec. I'm covering that. Let me actually tweet her a link. Give me a sec, because we on Twitter. Y'all have been tweeting. I love Twitter. I'm addicted to Twitter, actually. Let me tweet her right now. All right, I just tweeted her. So we shall see. Okay, y'all need to get Twitter. I know some of y'all in this chat is old school. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are missionaries. Y'all be at church. I need y'all to download Twitter. Y'all need to be following me on Twitter. If I could be the only one you follow, right? So just follow me. Download it. You know, get your man phone, get your husband phone, and all that. Tell your grandma to download Twitter. I don't care if she at the nursing home and everything. Tell her to download Twitter. Y'all need to be following me. I need to see at least 100 new follows from the producers. 100% follows from the producer. Before you cook your man breakfast, send me a good morning tweet on Twitter. Before you get up and give your man some sloppy toppy, make sure you hit me up on Twitter. Do y'all hear me? Hold up. Do y'all hear me this morning? I want to make sure. I don't care if you at work, clock out, download Twitter. I don't care if you at work. Put the computer down and download Twitter and follow The Wiley Show. That's WILSHOW. I don't care. Whatever you at. If you before you drop your baby off at school, don't pause right there. Stop right there and download Twitter. I don't care what you're doing. Before you put your wig on, download Twitter. My Twitter name is WILEYSHOW. HHOW. Give me a second. Let me type it in the chat. It's at Wiley Show. Hold up. Because we need to see y'all on Twitter. Give me a second. I don't care what you doing. One lady says she gotta go and pick up her man from work. Before you pick your man up for work, make sure you follow this man on Twitter. Give me a second. Let me check. Because I'm getting upset right now. Okay. I'm getting upset. I don't see nobody tweeted me. I need to see one good morning. Before we get to this next topic, I need to see another tweet. Before you go to, I don't care if you got to go to the restroom and boo-boo. Before you go and boo-boo, make sure you follow me on Twitter. I'm not playing. Make sure. I need to see, good morning, Wiley. Good morning. I'm loving the Wiley Show. Let's see who's going to do it. Before we go to this next topic, because we got some tea to dive into. Walking around at work. Day, stop walking at work. Don't walk around. Sit down at your phone. Pause right there and follow me on Twitter at The Wiley Show. I don't care if you is walking around. I don't care if you in the business meeting. Pause the presentation in the conference room. I don't care if you about to get a bonus or whatever. Pause it and tell your boss, I need to follow Wiley on Twitter. Let me see. Okay. Mouth Open said, stop shouting on YouTube. I'm right here. Okay. I just want to make sure. Mouth Open said, stop. Okay. She just tweeted me with some shade. So that's good. So you hear me. Okay. To sound good. Okay. I had some coffee. So, I'm turned up. Okay. I'm real turned up. This is why I had me some coffee with 6 sugars and about 4 creams. So I'm lit. Okay. So we had one person to tweet me. Out of all these people, only one person. That's so sad. I'm gonna have to take a break from YouTube because y'all don't really love me. With 38 likes, I'm gonna just have to take a break. I'm gonna have to go on vacation for a good month because y'all just be watching me and don't want to follow me. I'm giving y'all the ultimate side eye. I don't even see you. Okay, I don't even see you. Y'all need to be following me. Don't be treating me like the side chick show. Don't be trying to treat me like, oh, I watch Wiley on the side because my favorite ain't live right now. So I watch Wiley on the side. Don't just watch me on the side. Make me be your main chick. I don't want to be the side piece. I want to be the wifey. I want to be the main. I want to be the husband. I don't want to be the side chick. I want to see you get done up and you get made up. We go out to dinner and brunch. Do not treat me like the side chick. I'm seeing it right now. Peaches said, I love you, but I ain't getting Twitter. Really? Okay, but Peaches, you a member, so you can get a slide, Peaches. Peaches, you get a little slide because you a member. You're a member, so you're a member, so you can slide. You know what, Peaches? I'm gonna let you slide, Peaches. You know why, Peaches? Because you a member. You got the little green going on. I see you, Peaches. I love you, Peaches. I was just telling you that. Did nobody else tell you this morning? I love you. I love you. Only one person tweeted me. That's sad. And y'all say y'all love the Wiley Show. Huh? Okay, we're going to go to the next topic. All right, they treat me like the side chick. Okay, that's what they treat me. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Lord, send me some people that follow me everywhere I go. Follow me to the restroom. I need some of them followers that be outside my house with the t-shirt like, Wiley, let me take a picture. I need them type of fans. Okay, we're going to move on. Let me see. Give me a second. Okay, we talked about Dr. Dre. Then, okay, it's one more person that we need to talk about. So give me a second while I pull his picture. Oh, before I get to that, we got to talk about Haiti. The Haitian immigrants. Oh, migrants. I hope I'm saying that. Migrants. It is so sad. When I tell you guys, I was so hurt. And it was so painful for me to witness this, that what's going on with the Haitians migrants. They are treating those people like trash. And I was really triggered this morning because I didn't know if I wanted to call the White House. I didn't know if I wanted to go to Twitter. I didn't know if I wanted to call my congressperson and my senator. So what I did, I contacted Senator Ted Cruz and I called the office. And all that. I just called the office, right? Because it is so sad. They got the whips, they on horses, and this is where Black power come in. Let me break that down. We need more support of the NAACP, the Urban League. We need more Black organizations to really stand up for the immigrants that are coming from Haiti that are trying to come in this country. We need more power because this will not happen with Cuban Americans. When they come over from Cuba, coming into this country, this will not happen. And so the way that they treated our brothers and sisters in Haiti is sad. It is so sad. And today, April Ryan, give me a second what she tweeted. Give me 1 second. Somebody said, good morning, Wiley, enjoying the show. Oh, we got 2 people that tweeted us today. Okay, thank you. Give me a second. April said something. Let me go to her tweet. April Ryan, she is a White House correspondent. She put out a tweet. She said, breaking. Okay, hold on one second. Let me go to that tweet. She said, breaking today. Representative Richmond and Ambassador Rice and members of the National Security Team are meeting with the Black Caucus in person and Derek NAACP on a teleconference on the Haitian migrants' dire situation at the U.S.-Mexican border. They said, breaking, POTUS meets today with a group of Black leaders on the Haitian migrant crisis. Biden wants ideas to move forward to correct the hugely controversial and inhumane treatment of Black migrants at the U.S.-Mexican border, where a tent city exists under Del Rio, Texas bridge. Okay, so they're having meetings. So let me scroll up. Okay, they said yesterday Black leaders came together to call out the Biden administration treatment of our Haitian sisters and brothers at the Texan border. Hashtag advance_project proud to join. So they're really calling it out. This is really sad. And for me, Trump have a policy that I forgot the title, where they're using this pandemic to force people not to come to this country, to not file for asylum, to really do a massive deportation. So a federal judge said, hey, you can't use this title. It is unconstitutional. So this order goes into effect in 15 days. But the Biden administration have been still doing a massive deportation of Black Haitians that are coming here. It is so sad of what's going on in Haiti. The country Haiti, the power structure still make Haiti suffer for Haiti deciding to be an independent country. Ever since when Haiti gained their independence, Haiti have suffered from the power structure of the Western countries. They have always suffered. They had to pay a debt back to France. I believe it was to France. I know they had to pay back some money to one of the countries. I think it's France. And they have been suffering ever since. And a lot of the major players on the world stage don't mess with Haiti because Haiti decided to be its own person, to be its own country. But their president was taken out. They still don't know who did it. They have natural disasters, earthquakes. They still have not recovered. So in my book, we give money to so many other countries. Why don't we give some money to Haiti for they can rebuild and to help their government? And if people fleeing, why don't we have it where they can file for asylum? Because we're allowing the Afghan immigrants to come here and file for asylum and stay in this country. Why can't we be open-minded and have a heart and allow people from Haiti to come over? And I'm calling the Biden administration out because Black folks voted you in. And the way that they're treating our Black brothers and sisters in Haiti is really sad, and it was hurtful. I teared up when I saw the images of people carrying bags, and they're really fleeing their country for a better life because the life in Haiti is just unbearable. National disaster. The government is in turmoil. So they don't have order in that country. So they're coming here for a better life. And I believe that they should treat those people with dignity and respect. And this is why President Biden should have pressure from the Congressional Black Caucus, from the NAACP, from the Urban League, from all civil rights organizations, because this is a violation, in my humble opinion. And this is why when he was speaking at the UN, it should have been leaders standing up saying, why are you treating Haitian migrants like this? This is why it is so important for us to be engaged, not only on the local, state, federal level politically. Black people in this country need to be involved on an international level as well. And when Biden does wrong and it's under his watch, he needs to be called out. If this was under Trump watch, Trump needs to be called out. But Trump is not the president. So it's no reason for me to call out Trump because he's not the president anymore. It's a Democrat in the House, and it's Democrats in the White House. And y'all begged and plead us for our votes. Vote for us. Vote for us. Get us in office. We're better than Trump. And if you're really better than Trump, Biden, Vice President Harris, show us that you're better than Trump. Because as of right now, you are continuing this policy that is racist and is sad, and it's really sick to see this continue under this Democrats, when the Democrats are supposed to be for us and supposed to be for black folks and don't supposed to be like the Republicans. But you are continue a Republican policy that I believe that is unconstitutional. So we have to call out Biden. We have to call out Vice President Harris. We have to call them all out. And they need to do a better job and make sure we're calling the Congressional Black Caucus members that they use their power and say, you know what, President Biden, we're not even going to help you with anything until you address this problem and do a better job. Congressional Black Caucus is over 50-some members in that caucus. Y'all should be demanding a meeting, and after that meeting, do a press conference, and it should be some type of order come from that and say, you know what, we're going to allow them to seek asylum here in this country. Okay? This is why I'm looking at this and I'm calling it out. I could not sit on the sidelines and sit here and just talk about celebrity gossip, JT, and all these other people. I have it in my spirit. I was shaking, and I said, listen, I have to come out and talk to my audience about this because it's really sad, because I saw it on the television. I'm saying, this is so sad. They have whips. It took me back in 1866. What are you doing on a horse with whips? And then they trying to say, well, it's really whips. It's for the horses, for the safety. No, it looked like those were whips, in my humble opinion. It's a really sad thing. And we can't be preaching to other countries, telling them, oh, y'all should be good. Y'all should have some type of democracy. And we're treating Haitian people like dirt, and that shouldn't be. Okay, they really didn't make me feel good, and they need to do a better job, and they need to help Haiti rebuild. We've been helping all these other countries. Why can't we help Haiti? Okay, let's help them. All right. So I had to come out and bring that, because I could not sleep and not bring that up on a channel and speak on it like that. Okay, I had to bring it up. I know y'all listen. I know y'all love the celebrity gossip, but I had to bring it out this morning. I had to bring it out. Okay. Give me a second. I'm reading y'all comments here. They say that Afghan helped us during a 20-year war. If we left them there, they would have been. But I understand that. But also, it's people that are running and that can't go back to their country because they're afraid they're going to die because they don't have the services, they don't have the support, and all of that. So we should have the same heart and understanding for Haitian, right? And this is why they have to do it. In my humble opinion, they have to do it. And France, they have to do it. The U.S. and many other countries that have stolen and really took so much from Haiti should return the favor. And that will just solve that problem. And I just have to give my commentary on that, okay? But I had to do it because it's a lot that's going on in our world, and I just couldn't sit on the sidelines and not cover this story because I looked at the images and I was just disturbed by the pictures that are flowing on our television, on the internet, and I had to cover this. And we do have a crisis at the border, and we need to do a better job covering it. This is why it's so important for us to use your power and call them out. And just because they are a Democrat does not mean that they cannot be called out. Because if that was Trump and those Border Patrol officers was on horses with whips, they will immediately say that was racist. They will be calling him a bigot. We must keep that same energy when it comes with the Biden administration. I don't care if you got a D or R behind your name. If you're doing wrong, you need to be called out. I don't care what is your political party. If you're doing wrong, we must call them out, and they must feel the pressure. or black people, we need to look at other candidates to be in office. Okay? If Biden don't do right, he need to be a one-term president. If he's going to treat Haitian migrants like this, he need to be a one-term president. And that's on period point blank. There's no right to we call out Trump, and which we should call him out. We must keep that same energy with Biden. Because sometimes he try to get away. Well, he a Democrat. I don't give a doggone what he is. He's the president of the United States. He took an oath. He put his hand on the Bible. So he need to be called out. And he need to feel that pressure. Vice President Harris need to feel that pressure. The press secretary need to feel that pressure. And this is why y'all use the power. Call your senators. Call your Congress people. Call them. Let them feel the pressure. The same way if you don't like something that I do, you email me, you call me. Use that same energy for your people that represent you politically. The same way if you don't like me saying something about Nicki Minaj and you want to call me or email me and get me together, you need to have that same energy for people that actually represent you politically. Okay? I'm just saying. It's a lot that's going on. Because they got me heated. I was ready to go to the White House. Give me a plane ticket and protest. Protest to the governor, our governor, our state. I live in Texas, and a lot of things I don't agree with how things are being handled in this state. It's a lot of things I don't agree with. It's just sad. The way how they're handling this pandemic, the way that they're treating our black brothers and sisters, the way that they're treating poor people is really sad. It's heartbreaking. But this is why I have to use my energy and my platform to call it out and to bring awareness to this problem. Do I believe that we should just automatically have open borders? No. But I do believe it should be some type of system in place if people seeking asylum and let them go through the system while they're at the border. It should be tents and services where workers can DHS, can process these applications where they can go through all the technicalities and all of the background checks and bring them over and stuff like that. So, and then also we should have some type of program, some type of system where we help and put some investments into Haiti so they can help rebuild, so we won't have them coming to our borders, that they'll be willing to stay in their own country. Okay? All right. We said that today. Good morning. Let me check Twitter. Is y'all tweeting me on Twitter? Okay, I see Monique. She always tweet me on Twitter, and Mouth Open tweet me on Twitter. But if you tweet me on Twitter, make sure you hashtag the Wiley Show, okay? I told y'all to tweet me on Twitter and stuff like that. Hashtag the Wiley Show. We gonna keep promoting Twitter and keep promoting my Instagram, okay? I want to definitely see y'all there, but I had to call it out, okay? Let me see if I can call Ted Cruz office. Give me a second. Okay. Google. Let me Google. Ted Cruz Senate office contact. Let me see. What's the number? I do not want to tweet him. What's the number? Give me a second. What's the number? Oh, he don't have a number? Okay, let me call Washington.
Hi, this is Ted Cruz. Thank you for calling my Washington, D.C. office. It is an honor and privilege to serve the great state of Texas as your United States Senator, and I look forward to hearing your thoughts and your comments. To leave a message for me about current issues or legislation, please press 1. For information regarding our office ad, thank you so much for your thoughts and concerns about the important issues facing our nation. Please leave me a message and include your name, your city of residence, and your email address. Thank you.
I'm sorry, but that mailbox is full. Please try again later. Thanks for calling.
What? Oh, so it's full? You mean to tell me I can't leave a message? Hold up. It's full? Now, wait a minute. They tried it. Yes, hello, hi. I wanted to know where Senator Ted Cruz stands on the Haitian immigrants at the border. Like, what is he trying to do, or what is he proposing?
What's your zip code, please?
What's my what?
What's your zip code?
My zip code is 75287.
Okay. Well, first of all, Senator Cruz has always worked on immigration legislation and put forward legislation, is what I'm saying. Senator Cruz has been down to the border numerous times, and he was just down there the other day calling attention to the problem, and has urged the Biden administration, specifically Senate Secretary Mayorkas, to immediately act.
And what did that mean, immediately act? As give them services, give them help? You know, because I know you saw the pictures with them on horses. I'm like, what is he trying to do? Is they trying to give them some financial support, or what's the thing on that?
Well, what he said was, this is a man-made humanitarian disaster, and the Biden administration needs to put an end to it.
I agree. So have he done a press conference yet? Do you know if he's going to do a press conference, Senator Ted Cruz?
Well, that was a press release, sir. Not a press conference.
Okay, that was a press release. Okay, I was just trying to make sure, because for me, as being an African American, I feel as though that it should be a process of them seeking asylum here in this country, the same way they're helping the Afghan. And him as a senator, I would think that he should do a better job into helping them and bringing awareness to this problem, because he do represent us.
Okay, I will tell him you said so.
All right. Well, thank you so very much, ma'am.
You're welcome. Have a nice day, sir.
All right, you too. Bye-bye. Okay. I know she angry and upset, but Karen, you gotta answer my phone call. Okay? And we're gonna do more on this. I'm gonna be respectful. Gotta be some more done on this. You know what I'm saying? And this is why I have to get involved. I need to know what's going on, because this is not just Biden. A senator job, in my humble opinion, be like, okay, let's bring awareness and let's bring some financial support to these people. Let's let them seek asylum. And I know that's not the approach of Republicans, but if these were people from England or people coming in from these white countries or from Poland, they won't be on no damn horses. They'll be welcoming them in with open arms and with prayer, and be giving them hot meals. But when it's black folks, get on a horse and want to bring out some whips. I'm just saying. Like, I don't think that's appropriate. And I also think it's an insult for Senator Cruz, Washington, D.C. office, to have an automatic message and don't check the messages. I don't understand that. Oh, I'm Senator Cruz, thank you, leaving a message. You ain't checking the messages. It should be somebody that is in that office, and their job is to pick up the phone and take down my complaint. And then I need to schedule a meeting. Give me a sec. I need to schedule a meeting. We're going to have a meeting with Senator Cruz. I need to talk to him eye to eye, man to man. Request a meeting. Okay, let me do that. But definitely request a meeting. Wait a minute. I'm a definitely, okay. Host Tuesday coffee every Tuesday. Sending in session for consensus to visit Washington, D.C. Okay. That's no why. Okay. I'm going to have to take a trip. We going to have to talk about it. Okay. But this is one of my duties to do this, and for y'all to show how easy it is to call and to get represented and stuff like that. Okay? All right? It's also about what they feel they can get out of the deal. Yeah. I'm seeing it right here. Ted Cruz had a conference 2 days ago. Okay, thank you, Lisa. Yes, that was unacceptable completely, but in the comments don't care where they are. And if they don't care, they need to be a one-term administration. Okay? All right, we're going to move on. Because when I talk about politics, I get heated. Let me drink some water. I get heated when I talk about politics. I get heated when I cover politics, okay? Yes, it's unacceptable completely, but Biden and Kamala, okay, I'm reading your comments. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. We need some more. Click the like button. All right. Thank you all so very much. Let me check. Give me a second. All right. Click the like button. If you have not clicked the like button, wherever you are, click it right now. Click it right now. Okay, we're going to move on. All right. Let me go to this. Thank you. Said great job, Wiley. Thank you. Okay, I want to talk about Tory Lanez. Now this is let me bring up his picture. Oh, hold up, because now we didn't upgrade it so we can bring a picture up so y'all know who I'm talking about. Because y'all be like, who he talking about? We talk about Tory Lanez. Okay, but give me a second. Let me bring him up. Give me a second. Okay, this is the picture I'm gonna use. Boop. Okay. So Tory Lanez, apparently, I got this some gossip in the city, and they are reporting that Tory Lanez broke the broke the agreement again. That it's possible that he's heading to jail. It's possible that Tory Lanez is heading to jail because he violated the agreement again. And my thing is this, why would you, the judge already said, if you do it, it's going to be some repercussions. Why would you violate it again? I don't know where he was at. Apparently he was at a place where she was at and he violated it again. Tory Lanez, you make too much money. Somebody on your team need to let you know where Megan Thee Stallion is at so y'all can correspond so you don't run into her. But this is really sad. Tory Lanez got on his Twitter, and apparently he's afraid that he's going to serve some time. So Tory Lanez went on and he posted on Twitter. He said this, it's been real. He said it 12 hours ago that it's been real. So apparently he broke the agreement. That's what word on the street is. He showed up at a place where she was at and everything like that. I don't know if he showed up at a Dunkin' Donuts or showed up at a Starbucks or a McDonald's, and apparently he broke the agreement, and now it's looking like he will be serving some jail time. So this is not looking too good. Do I feel sorry for him? No, because he had been playing around and not taking this serious, and you need to have some repercussions for what you do. You know, it is rules. You have an order of protection against you. You know what I'm saying? And you cannot be out here violating that order of protection. And this is all allegedly. I'm just saying this is all allegedly, but you can't be violating this order of protection. But my thing is this, Malaga Grams, what's going to happen with the podcast? Because she out here looking all pretty, getting her hair together, and looking like the guy she supposed to do the podcast, and look like they're going to be doing the podcast in prison. Or look like they're going to be doing the podcast while he in jail. Maybe she'll call him on the My Radio line and do the podcast on the phone. They talk over there and try to break down the podcast. But she ain't really covering this, and she may not cover this, or she may defend him. But as a black woman, you should immediately say, you know what, Tory, don't break the agreement. If you're supposed to be his friend, you should be telling your friend, don't break the agreement. Don't go around her. But no. So this morning, I get a text because my radio decided to go live and mention my name. Why she mentioned my name? Because she was thinking about me and we're responding to such. So then she said, oh, I think Wiley Peen get on hard when I mention him. And so I'm just listening to her talk to her people. And so when I heard that, I said, hey, we're going to add her to the lineup. because I want to know, what is she going to say? Is she going to talk about these allegations that is dealing with Nicki Minaj allegedly harassing Jennifer? You know, is she going to talk about it? And I don't know. So we were calling this out, and so of course she brought me up on the channel. Oh, Wiley, I think he get on hot. Oh, he do all this. I'm like, oh, he smell like afterbirth. She said all these things, but why are you talking about me? You should have been calling Tory Lanez and having a conversation with Tory and telling Tory, don't break the order of protection. But no, you too busy going live trying to diss me and talk about me, and you should have been checking up on your homeboy who you supposed to be doing a podcast with. And now you may have to do the podcast with him while he's in jail. You may have to call him and do the podcast while he's in jail. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Give me a second to see what y'all saying in the chat. That's just in my humble opinion. Because yesterday we called it out because we went on YouTube and we covered the story yesterday. And we covered the story yesterday. And I said, oh, she didn't cover this thing about Nicki Minaj. Because usually she all talking about everybody else. Cardi. If that was Cardi B, she would have went live. Cardi B would have been in that thumbnail. She would have been live for 15 hours. But since it's about her girl, she's not going to cover it. Since it's about her girl that she possibly want to have a business relationship with on Queen Radio, she don't want to cover it. Maybe she want to get invited to the documentary Red Carpet. So all of these things, she didn't cover it. So we called it out. Because we feel like you got all this energy saying that Megan didn't get hit in her pinky toe. But yet when Nicki, I covered it on my other station and that's what I cover it at. He don't have to tell me where I should cover it at. Oh, I covered it on my other station. He don't know what he's talking about. Why you ain't covered on your YouTube? Hello, I'm talking to you. Why you ain't cover and put her name in the title? And then she tried to come at my mentor. And I'm like, why are you coming at Tasha? Oh, what do you mean that Tasha is credible on Steve Harvey? But she was credible on Steve Harvey. She was credible on Wendy Williams. She was credible on Carly Red's ex-boyfriend story, credible about that. She was also credible about the R. Kelly story. So she was credible about all these things. So we have to give her credit. And Millie should bow down to Tasha K because this woman is showing you how it's really done. She's not in bed with Tory Lanez. She's not in bed with Tory Lanez's father. Tasha actually called his behavior out on her show. She don't worry about having a podcast with Tory Lanez and Tory Lanez's daddy. I'm just saying. Good morning. Good morning. I'm just keeping it real. Need to bow down to Tasha K and kiss her feet. The woman showing everybody how it's done. She take risks. She's the first YouTuber in history to have her own website, her own app that you can download and listen to her live and talk about it and do her content. She's one of the first YouTubers to have her own app where she can stream and people can be interactive. She's showing you how to be a boss. She's not chasing behind Tory Lanez and hoping that Tory Lanez give her a podcast. She got her own podcast. She got her own podcast and her wine cellars and her winos. So that's why I would sit at the table and I would defend her. She had been nothing but kind and great to me. So, of course, this morning I would get on here and defend Unwind with Tasha K because she's doing it the right way. She comes over here and she breaks some exclusives. And then she comes on the Wiley Show and she talks about it and she have a great time over here. And we love her for that. And I just had to say that. Good morning. Good morning. And we will be watching this interview. We will definitely be watching it. But I want to know, do y'all think Tory Lanez is going to go to jail? It scared him. I think he took his Instagram down. I need you to tweet me. Go to Twitter. Lisa, where you at? Go to Twitter. And I'm going to definitely open up the phone lines. I like Lisa. Because Lisa, if we had about 3,000 Lisas, this show would be trending. Because one thing about Lisa, she got up and she watching me live. She right here. And one thing about Lisa, she tell y'all to donate. Lisa don't play. I don't care if she do talk about air. That woman give. Yes, she does. Give me a second. Do y'all want me to open up the phone lines? I just want to know, do y'all want, if we get over 100 likes, we open up the phone lines. We had 94 likes. We got about some more likes, we'll open up the phone. If we get 100 likes, we will open up the phone lines. Oh, they said he ain't going to jail. If the judge say he's going to jail, he's going to jail. Because if he violated this order of protection, which I believe he did, he's going to jail. Oh, absolutely. That judge ain't praying. You can't keep violating the order of protection and think the judge won't have you sitting in jail. What you think? What you talking about? Just give me a second. Let me check the blogs real quick. Okay. Give me check the blogs. I check Hollywood Unlocked. They ain't saying nothing about it. Okay. Only place that I heard said, so I did hear it on the radio this morning. And of course, Gossip in the City talked about it. And I heard it on the radio this morning. I forgot what radio DJ I listened to. Okay. According to a certain Instagram page, Tory's going to jail. I actually heard it on the radio. I forgot what radio station I listened to. Okay. Give me a second. All right. Let me see if I open up the phone lines. I hope y'all can hear the callers because this is the first time I'm opening up the phone lines. So give me a second. This is the first time I open up the phone lines for this program that I'm using. So give me a second. Good morning. Make sure y'all tweet me on at Wiley Show. I need y'all to hashtag the Wiley Show and tweet me right now. We had 2 people to tweet me. That is sad. I don't care if you at work. I said tweet me. I know you outdoor your show, but I don't. Okay. I know that. Okay, I'm not gonna wait because I think they said the interview is up, and I'm definitely gonna cover it. I'm gonna open up these phone lines so people are telling me about it. I'm definitely going to cover it. I wish I had somebody password. I'll watch it, but I'm definitely gonna cover it. My audience gonna be here anyhow. That's one thing I like about my audience. They're gonna be here, so I'm definitely gonna cover it though. Oh, absolutely. All right, give me a second. I'm gonna open up these phone lines. Do y'all think he violated? Press 1 if y'all think he violated. I can hear the trigger callers already. Setting a good example for people what to do the same. Yes, it was the radio. Yeah, I heard it on the radio. I actually heard it on the radio this morning. Who was the radio station I listened to? I listened to Dallas, say K103, I think. I don't know. I forgot her name. I forgot the lady name. I listen to them every time in the morning they come on. I listen to them. I forgot her name. I can't even think of the lady name. What's her name?
Your show now. Press 1.
Your show is scheduled to start in 22 seconds.
Okay, 22 seconds. The phone lines will be up. All right, the number is 64671. Okay, I'll type it. 646-716-8814.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Blog Talk Radio.
Okay. Okay. All right. Another refresher. Y'all is tuning into the Wiley Show. The calling number is 646-716-8447. So, yes, I was listening to Dee Dee in the morning. Yeah, that's why I was listening to Dee Dee. I love listening to Dee Dee in the morning. It's just something about radio that I like to listen to. I would love to even do radio myself because I have a voice for it and everything like that. I love doing radio. I would love to do radio. I used to do radio back in the day on Blog Talk Radio, and I would do a gospel radio station, and it would be so amazing. And we would interview Dr. Larry Reed. We interview different artists. It was a very amazing moment for me, and I've always wanted to do radio. Okay. All right, so we got the call-in number open. So if anybody want to call in, they can call in really quickly if you are available to call in. And I understand if you can't, but I thank you all for liking this video. That was so important for this. And we will be covering the interview. So I know it comes on at 1 o'clock my time. Once the interview come on for Jennifer, we definitely going to cover it. So I already know you all gonna come back and y'all gonna watch my commentary because my commentary is like no other commentator out there. Okay. Thank you so very much. And that's the sweetness of it. So we definitely gonna cover that for you all. Another piece I want us to talk about when it comes to us speaking about, these apps and Clubhouse and all this. I didn't even know I was on Clubhouse yesterday. And one thing that I do not like about Clubhouse, I was in one room, I'm not going to say the room name, but they were so angry at what I was saying because I kept saying that YouTube is an entity that or should be on the same level, if not better, than CNN, MSNBC, Fox. We are commentators and we have people to listen to us all day. And I said in this room, I said, what is the difference between you on Clubhouse talking to 30, 40, 60, 100 people than YouTubers? It's not a difference. You picking an entity where you're doing commentary. And I really feel that people should put respect on YouTubers' name. So one of the rooms that I didn't get a chance to really cover, and I will cover right now because it just came in my head, Karen Civil. So Joe Budden came out and said Karen Civil is not, she's not wrong or, she's innocent, and he really was defending her. So I'll go back to a couple of days ago on Clubhouse. It was I forgot what was the name of the room? Give me a second of the name of the room. Because I want to shout them out. The name of the room was the Crenshaw District. So that's the name of the room, Crenshaw District. And one of the ladies by Keita was on there, and Ahmad spoke. And Keita was so aggressive. She wasn't even trying to hear what her mom was saying. He was giving dropping gems about how YouTube is a business, how YouTube get the fight stuff, and how they're using Clubhouse commentary for a click and a view over here on YouTube. So he really was trying to give game. They were trying to overtalk him, wasn't trying to listen. And that's why I don't like to call in some of them rooms, because I would have cussed them out. So he was really dropping gems about YouTube, about this, about the business. They wasn't trying to hear that. And a lot of times people don't like when somebody else come in and have other commentary unless you in the clique. Because, some of these Clubhouse, it's a club. It's cliquish. And if you're not part of this clique, they're immediately going to come out and say something against you. So that's why I was like, I'm not going to really talk. They're going to overtalk you, and they're not going to let you speak. So I'm not even going to try to come out and give a statement or what I feel. Just like this morning, they have a Clubhouse, and it says, give me a second. They said Charlemagne and Uncle Tom. And I'm like, why are we calling black people Uncle Toms? And that's something that anytime where we come out here and do commentary, when someone just think of a different opinion than you and they're black, they immediately call you a Uncle Tom, in which I think is great. But I could have it a dialogue, but I really they're going to overtalk me and drag me and probably block me. But they didn't like it. And so I was right there. I was on my Twitter. I was saying they're very disrespectful to mine. He was really trying to educate her. He wasn't coming on there being aggressive. But this is why it's so important for you to build your own team and do your own Clubhouse room. And so you have to be at other people's houses, because they don't like it when somebody else, an outsider, they don't know, coming in, intelligent, with an audience. A lot of people get a little shaky with that. But he was speaking nothing but facts. Give me a sec. He was speaking nothing but facts. And I just want to be clear on that. Okay? Honestly, he was speaking nothing but facts. So I was in the room, and that's what I heard. And I wasn't the only one that wanted to, and if you have dialogue, you have to be willing to listen to someone with a difference of opinion. I think that she didn't do nothing wrong. And that was just my humble opinion, what I thought about her. So of course this morning I tweeted Joe Budden. He haven't responded, but I definitely tweeted him this morning about it. So I'm definitely gonna watch it and do some commentary on it. And one thing that I don't like about his podcast, that I think it don't show, like, one thing that I don't like about his podcast is that he doesn't play like the full live anymore. If I'm making sense. He do have the full live up, because like some of his podcasts, he didn't have the full live up. He would cut it, and then you would have to go on Patreon. So I'm kind of glad that right now I'm looking at when his episode is the full episode up there. So I'm gonna definitely go and check it out. All right, for the people that are just joining in, we will be covering the interview. It comes on at 1:00 my time. So I know a lot of y'all at work and y'all want to hear my commentary, so we definitely will cover it. Peaches, I thought you how did you know you who are in moderator? You get a blue check. I mean, you get a wrench behind you. Okay. Definitely. So good morning. I'm reading y'all comments. So I always wanted to say that. Okay. What was the other point that I want to make that I saw in the news? Because we didn't get any calls this morning. I know y'all are all working. I understand. I got you. Y'all are all working this morning. But it was something else I wanted to say. Give me a second. Give me a second. What was I about to say? I'm losing my train of thought right now. Give me a second. I'm going to scroll down because it was something else I wanted to cover. Let me scroll down. Oh, I saw August Alsina. I'm like, that's one man. I want to say this and I'm going to close. He announced that he's going to retire. And I'm like, August, don't retire. He's a very good singer. But it's something else that I would like to see from August Alsina. I would love to see him get into acting or modeling, because it's something about him that I would like to see him do in other than music. So if he do retire from music, and a lot of artists retire from music because they don't really make money from the music. They don't, they're not independent. Most of it go back to the label, and most of these labels is a bank where it's a loan that you have to pay back with interest. That's what it is. It's a loan where you have to pay back interest. Okay. Someone said this. Armand was only telling them that some people don't know how Clubhouse works. Yes. I want to dive into that. He was only instructing them how, because everybody don't know how Clubhouse works. Everybody don't know. Let's reset the room. They don't know those type of terms. Now I know all them type of terms is because I was listening to him for hours and hours and hours. And he was just really, and a lot of people was intimidated when you come in and you coming in with that knowledge, and you have to be willing to listen to it. And they was like, oh, and one person was like, you don't know what we doing. He just like, a lot of people don't understand the rules of Clubhouse. So Clubhouse is its own entity. They got their own language over there. And if you ain't a tough person, it's a lot of talking, and they be like, one mic, one mic, one mic. So it's a lot over there. I just downloaded a new app. It's not really that popping right now, but I downloaded it, and I'm going to put some stuff on there. I don't know if y'all going to download it. It's Black owned, and the name of it is Fanbase. Not really a lot of people to checking it out. They don't get a lot of likes over there. A lot of people don't check out Fanbase, but Fanbase is one of those apps. So I got to see how to use it. It reminds me of Instagram. It's Black owned, but they got to get some more influencers on there to make it pop. Okay. Got to catch the replay until later, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm reading it. Thank you. Thank you. Enjoy your rest of your day. Thank you. All right, you guys. I'm not going to hold you. I just had to come on, do a morning show, and we will be back for a different episode where we're going to cover that interview for them, and that's what we're going to do and have a good time. I'm reading this. And the reason why I joined Fanbase is because it's Black owned, and I wanted to support Black owned. But another thing that what they're going to have to do, they got to do a better job defending this because of that. Okay. Somebody said it's because you are gay and saying rude backwards things about women. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not gay. I'm bi. I like both. Okay, I just want to correct that. Now, if you would have taken out the cuss word, do you want to call in, sus? This morning, you came at me, sus? Or you trying to come at me? You can call in. Let me give you the number. Because you want to let out some steam. Give me a second. Did you hear what she just said? Oh, you this way and you this. I'm like, oh, she could just call in. I'm like, come on. Call in. I'm like, but that's the typical thing they say. They really think I'm gonna just go away somewhere crying because saying that. No. Hey, Wiley, I saw the interview already. Easter time. She had her lawyer on set with her. Yeah, I know she had a lawyer on set with her. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna do my commentary. Don't give me a spoiler. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna take my notes and do my commentary. Okay, Wiley, have a blessed day. What time are you coming back on tonight? It's not tonight. It's going to be during the day. It's going to be daytime. It's not going to be tonight because I got to talk about when it's fresh. Because y'all gave me some good clicks and views on the last video. So that's what made me come on here and do that. The phone lines is open. I guess y'all all at work. The phone lines is open. Okay? I guess y'all all at work. Watch it be at work. So we definitely going to cover it. I didn't see the interview. I don't know why they don't show the interview early. Like, I don't understand that. Yeah, don't no spoiler alerts. I want to hear for myself if I can take my notes and so I can do my commentary. Okay, it's done now. I'm definitely gonna come and do commentary on it. There is no other show like yours. Take care. Oh, someone said this. Every time someone say bum bum, I die laughing. Wiley, I love your interaction with callers. There is no other show like yours. Take care of yourself. Love you and love your show. Oh, that video almost has 6,000 views. Y'all did that, producers. Really? Okay, let's go to the phone lines. 5379, call you on air.
Wiley, good morning, my dear.
Good morning.
How are you feeling? You looking good.
Well,
like you're feeling a little better.
A little better. I'm gonna go out for a nice little walk. I feel a little bit better. I drank me some coffee this morning, and I wanted to do some commentary, entertain y'all this morning because I got to do a homework assignment this morning as well. So I was like, okay, since I got time, I'm gonna come and do a homework assignment as well.
Amen. My husband saw you last night. He watched your whole show. He was like, wow.
Yeah, that's
He
good.
came home. I said, you want to watch Wiley? And, of course, my sister's watching you now, my two sisters.
Oh, that's
I have
good.
7 sisters, by the way. But anyway, I want to touch up on some of the things that you said. You can ask questions about that. What's that guy's name? I actually think that he's guilty or whatever. You know, he keep on not showing up. If you're going to keep on doing that, they're going to get him at the end of the day. He can't run and hide. Armand, is that who you were talking about?
I was talking about Tory Lanez. You were first addressing Tory Lanez about breaking the order of protection. And what was your other point?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he is breaking the protection that's against the law. You're gonna have to you're gonna have to do what you have to do. You can't just do that. You know what I mean? They're gonna come after you hard, even harsher, basically. With the Clubhouse thing, no, I don't like the Clubhouse because I did see how they were going off on you, and that's not the first time they have done that. They went off on you before because you are real, you tell the truth, and it's like for some reason people just don't want to hear the truth. You know what I mean? There's a lie behind everybody's story. So you go out there and say your thing, and all of a sudden Wiley's the bad guy, just like this woman just said something about you. I was like, what? What did she just say? You gay and this and that? What does that have to do with your show and what you ask? Call in, baby. This is what I'm talking about. People say things, trolls, and I'm not a troll or stalker. I call in and I speak to you properly, and I say what I say. And people, I stand by what I say. I stand tall, and I always do, and I always will be. You know, I don't bite my tongue, and I feel they be disrespecting you like she just did, and she's not calling in and speaking to you. Why not? Because she's a troll, and she just want to hide behind the bushes. You're a great guy, great show, as you always do. I'm glad to see you this morning, that you're feeling good. God bless you. And you just keep up the good work. Don't let nobody take your joy, like I said. Your joy is a good medicine, okay?
Thank you.
And
Thank
any
you.
questions that you have for me?
No questions. Well, thank you so much for calling in.
Well, you're so welcome, and God bless you. When you coming on tonight? Or you say in the afternoon?
I'm going to come in after I watch the interview, which will be 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock on East Coast time. I'll be back live.
Okay, because I can't see the show until after 3 a.m. Isn't that crazy?
Really? Oh,
I looked
wow.
at the time zones. Yeah, because they're going to have it aired already. And when I looked at the time, I'm like, darn. So you're going to be already I'm going to hear your commentary, whatever you say, but I can't can't see the show until after 3 a.m. My time zone. And I'm like, what? I'm like the latest. I don't know why. Where I'm at the west side, so I don't know why, but I have to see it after. But I definitely want to hear what you have to say because I really want to see that interview.
Okay.
I have it recorded, but I can't see it after the fact. So
all right.
That sucks.
All right. So we definitely will cover it. Thank you so very much, Lisa, and good morning to you.
Good morning. Buenos dias.
All right.
And Dios te bendiga.
Okay.
God bless you, baby.
God bless you. Okay.
Don't let nobody take that joy. That woman is just a troll.
Okay. Thank you. All right.
God bless you.
God
baby.
bless you.
Take
okay.
care.
You too. Okay. Good morning, Anonymous. You live on the air.
Hello.
Hi. Good morning.
Hello, Wiley. Good morning.
Good morning.
First of all, I want to say that black men are not throwaways. I don't care what people do in life. Everybody deserves a second chance, especially black men. You know, if you go to prison and you do your time, you have paid your debt to society. So you are free to come out and start a new life, no matter what the crime was. Murderers get out of jail all the time, and they own companies. They start a new life. They start families. So just because somebody did something does not mean that they are throwaways. We have to protect our black men. They are under attack. And another thing, women lie. Where did we get this thing from where women don't lie? Women lie about things all the time. Black women too. Where did it become popular to have black women go against black men for image. I mean, are we living in the twilight zone here?
Well, for me, if you're speaking about I want to speak about Tory Lanez. If he violated order of protection, that's an order from the judge.
Yes, it is. Yes, Tory Lanez was under order of protection from the judge. But my thing is, why do people think Tory Lanez is in jail? The last time I checked, Tory Lanez, the judge told him to stay away from Meg Thee Stallion. In the past 24 hours, or the past 12 hours, I should say, did Tory Lanez and Meg Thee Stallion have some kind of contact with each other?
Well,
that we don't know about?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Allegedly, they're saying that he violated the order again. I'm just saying allegedly. That's what the word on the street. So.
Well, I mean, the streets are nasty. The
streets
are very nasty. And Nicki Minaj, she has the right to stand by her family and protect her husband. Her husband was convicted for something, and guess what? He did his time. He paid his debt to society. Just because that man went to jail and he got out does not mean he does not deserve to be a husband to somebody. We cannot pick Nicki. Who are we to pick a Nicki Minaj husband? We don't go around picking people's spouses. She loved that man. She loved that man. That man, yes, if he did something that he was not supposed to do, he did his time for that. He is not a throwaway. I really hope that, when y'all do something, y'all want people to fight for y'all and not throw y'all away. The audacity for people to be like, oh, he did this, so he's a throwaway. Just because some woman said something, do we have proof that Nicki Minaj and her husband was stalking this woman? Absolutely not. Show the receipts. She did an interview on live television today saying that there was text messages or something. Guess what, girl? Show the freaking text messages. Y'all send everything to the shade room. Put it up there.
Okay.
We are tired of y'all accusing black families and breaking up black homes. It's getting very, very irritated. And the real, y'all went and interviewed this woman. Are y'all going to go and get those men that Cardi B went after? Are y'all going to get little Uzi girlfriend that she assaulted at that restaurant in Beverly Hills? So if we're going to pull out all the victims, let's get all the victims.
All right. And we thank you so very much for calling in. Okay. That was Sister Conservative. Okay. I'm like, whoa, this lady, she calls in and every time she be fired up and ready to go. I'm like, hold up. Let me just drop something right quick. For Sister Conservative. I mean, Sister Conservative, she is passionate. Okay, she had a spoiler alert, but I'm still going to take my notes. Don't give me no more spoiler alerts, people. We're going to take our notes, and we're going to cover this, okay? All right? So give me a second. I have I got to do my homework assignment. So I'm taking week 2 of this introduction to forensics, and they want me to talk about a crime scene. I got to do this post, Lynn. Let me do it. Whew, gosh. And then I'm going to watch the video and get that together. Give me a second. Sister makes no... when she is ready for where is she ready for office? We shall see. The U.S. We shall see. Okay. But yeah, I gotta do this homework assignment, and but I want to read to you what my professor wrote to me. Give me a second. I'm so excited. When I do good, I love it. Okay, he wrote. Oh, wait a minute. That ain't it. Okay, this is it. Okay, give me a second. Okay, this was my week 1. And he wrote to me, give me a second. I want to read what my professor wrote. He said, Marquise, this is a great start. The content of your paper addressed the questions with key points of forensics. The evolution shown throughout history, disciplines presented as to their roles, as their role in forensics, content was presented with support. Keep up the good work. Oh my gosh. That was exciting. That was nice. Okay. Okay, that was nice. So shout out to my professor for that. Okay, no spoiler alerts of the interview. I haven't seen it yet. I'm gonna watch it and then I'm gonna do commentary. No spoiler alerts about the interview. What we talked about today, we talked about Tory Lanez, we talked about Dr. Dre, we talked about JT, we talked about the Haitian migrants. That's what we talked about today. So that is where we're going to keep the commentary on. No spoiler alerts, please. Okay. We got another caller. Good morning, Anonymous. Good morning. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Wiley. How are you?
Doing good.
Awesome. Okay, so no spoiler alert. So let's get into the topics. Tory Lanez, I don't think he's going to jail. I think that, he's basically, he cleared out all his stuff, preparing for the next chapter of his victory. He has court tomorrow, so we'll see how court plays out. But I don't think that he cleared out his stuff because he thinks that he's going to jail. I absolutely don't think that. JT, I don't like the comment that you made as far as, with pregnancy and pregnant women being on the stage, because you was praising Lil Nas X walking around, emulating women.
He's not a man. He's a man. Belly. He's not a woman. He's a man.
It doesn't matter. It does not matter. It doesn't matter. If anything, that's the person that you should be disgraced with as far as walking around trying to act like if he's pregnant, making a mockery of women that actually goes through pregnancy, that actually has to feel those pains, that actually has to push a baby out, that actually has contractions, that women that actually die giving birth to kids, or kids that actually die in the women's belly before they're able to conceive them. So there's nothing wrong with a woman walking around on stage pregnant, doing her job, which is performing. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Women used to be shunned back in the days for being pregnant. That's why either a lot of them stopped, they retired from the music, or they stopped doing music, or they got abortions. So I don't think that we should, look at these women that are pregnant and that is continuing to thrive through it and perform and continuing to do their job as being disgusting, because there's nothing disgusting about pregnancy. If it wasn't, you wouldn't be here. You understand that?
I hear you, but I disagree, because I feel as like a label invests millions into, especially into a female act. They invest a lot of money. So, I mean, her getting pregnant, how can she tour if she's pregnant?
It doesn't matter about how much money or whatever it is on the table. At the end of the day, people have sex. Women get pregnant, they have a baby. That's it. That's all. If it wasn't for a woman having a baby, you wouldn't be here. Period. So we cannot diminish, things that women have to go through, and women having to give up their jobs, give up their livelihood, and all that to try and be impressive to a man, because that's basically what you're saying. So
okay,
you're women, but you praising a man walking around with a pregnant.
Listen, that was promo for his album, and it was a good promo for his album, and he was delivering a project, and he used as being pregnant because he was giving birth to an album. That's what that was. It was just him.
Yeah, but it was
a parable.
Women, because women actually go through that process. So to try and walk around emulating women is a disgrace, because a man will never know the pain, the labor, the whole thing women have to go through being pregnant. You have women that are bedridden, that cannot work because of fear of having a miscarriage. There's a multitude of things, so there's never an okay to make a mockery of being pregnant. And so for you praising Lil Nas X, but then you're trying to diminish JT and call her disgusting and saying that's nasty.
What I said was, I don't want to see a pregnant woman on stage with a big pregnant belly talking about her yoni and talking about act up. I didn't even want to see Cardi B on the stage. I didn't want to see Cardi B on the stage with a pregnant belly. I didn't want to see that. That was just my humble opinion when it comes to that. I said, as a owner of a label, I think you're putting money into a female act, and she's pregnant? How can you go on tour? How can you travel overseas and you're pregnant? Like, come on.
Don't she have sex?
I understand that, but what I'm saying is, it's selfish on her part because she have an album that have to come out, and they don't have a platinum album. It ain't like Cardi B have Grammys and have awards. JT and Carisha, they don't have that.
They made it.
They don't have that.
They made it. They're not working.
JT and Carisha don't have that, so they don't have a platinum selling album like that. Beyonce have platinum selling albums and everything like that, but Carisha don't have that. That I just feel like, why would I
and go on stage doing their job? Are you an executive? Are you the CEO?
I'm just saying, if I was a CEO, I feel for that CEO in this office right now.
Office pregnant? Can only CEOs and executives get pregnant? Like, you're not making no sense, Wiley.
I just breathe in my humble opinion. A lot of people may not agree with me. I'm just giving my thoughts. And if you disagree with me, you always call in. But that's just how I feel. This have nothing to do with Lil Nas X because he's a man. A man can't get pregnant. So he was just giving birth to his album, and that's what he was doing. I was speaking on, I just think that this is just bad for her career when she's trying to become the next Nicki Minaj and try to become the next Cardi B. I did. What do you mean praise? What do you mean praise? You acting like I was praising this man. I just said he had a good album. That's what I was praising, the music.
Wiley, okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna move from that because
I was praising his. I was praising his music.
Antics, and again, he made a mockery of women. I don't care.
I don't think that he made a mockery of women. No, I disagree. I humbly disagree.
Are real women that go through labor and do not.
I humbly disagree with you on that. I think that he was paying homage of women that's delivering a baby, and he said, "Whoa, this would be a good thing to do as delivering a project." It's just my opinion. That's it. It was his birth to his album. Just my opinion. You know,
but I only said it because you made it because you was talking about JT and Cardi B and you don't want to see a woman pregnant. So
I said I don't want to pay a ticket and seeing a woman with a pregnant belly. That's just my personal. That's just my humble opinion. That's how I feel.
Okay.
And as a commentator, I feel this way. Mm-hmm. And it's a lot of people may feel this way, may not feel this way, and that's I just understand it. But this have nothing to do with Lil Nas X. I was shocked that you said Lil Nas X. I'm like, whoa.
Okay, but listen, I'm trying to move past it. So let's talk about the Haiti thing.
Okay.
And the Biden administration. I think that this whole thing that's currently going on right now should definitely be an eye opener. To Black Americans, to people in general, because the fact that Biden allowed all of these Afghans in, he allowed all of these Mexicans in, because there was a big old war that was going on, with him allowing, all of these Mexicans in Texas, and they was not forced to be vaccinated. They was not even tested whether or not they was COVID-19 positive or not. With all of that being said and done, the fact that he did that, but now you have, the Haitians where, they just had this earthquake where they lost thousands of people. They just lost their president. Their president was assassinated. You already know that the country is impoverished. So why would you deny the Haitians access to the same things that you're allowing the Mexicans and the Afghans access to? And that right there should be a huge eye-opener for Black Americans, because, he's basically showing he don't give a screw or a care about us, about you. He don't care. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely think that that's disgusting. I think that's disgusting how they was on, horses. They pulling out whips like as if we're in slavery. You know what I'm saying? Like we way back in the 1900s or whatever it was, or 1800s, whenever slavery started. Like, I think that that's disgusting. And the fact that you don't hear anything, like any talks about what is happening to those officers that was on those horses, that was pulling out those whips on those Haitians. What is the Biden administration is planning to do? Like, how are they going to reprimand these people? Like, because they shouldn't even be on horses with freaking whips for nobody, period. We're not in slavery. So I think that that's just a whole disgrace and, should definitely be an eye opener. That's my thoughts on that. And the whole thing with who else we were talking about? Oh, you were talking about Mob and Tasha. Tasha don't cover a lot of topics. So, Tasha stays away from the Nikki topic. So I don't understand why you got such an issue with Millie covering the Tory Lanez stuff and stuff like that. But again, that's your choice as far as that. What else we were talking about, Wiley?
No, I talked about Tory Lanez, of course, Dr. Dre, and we talked about JT, and of course you mentioned Mel Brady. But I want to actually this. I agree with you about Haiti, and this have been an American policy going all the way back to President Carter. I think it's an American policy that needs to be changed when it's concerning with immigration, and this is something to show black people that it's not just Mexicans. This is a black problem as well. So, because a lot of black folks, when you talk about immigration, they just think about Mexicans coming from Mexico and, Hispanics. They don't really look at it as a black problem. This is an issue for black Americans, and I'm glad. I think today, shout out to April Ryan. She's a White House correspondent. The Black Congressional Caucus is talking with White House officials about this, and I do believe this crisis needs to be addressed from the Biden administration. I do believe Biden should do a press conference, and I do believe he should allow people on his administration to talk to black media as well. That's what I believe, in my humble opinion. And I also called Ted Cruz's office today, and we were she was, I think she was upset that I called, but I didn't get a chance to speak to him. But I did call, and I'm like, he needs to do a better job addressing this as well. Yes.
Yeah, but even going back to the Biden, you notice how now he's trying to use some type of law that Trump had put on the books against the Haitians, but he didn't use that same stance against the Mexicans that came in through the border, and he just brought over all of these Afghans. So that right there should definitely be a huge eye-opener of why you want to use this specific law against these subset of people, but you're not using it or applying it against these other people. You know what I'm saying? And it just seems like it's racially motivated. I always felt like Biden is a racist. He's already showed us that he's a racist. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like he played he played in the face of black people, with that whole "you ain't black if you don't vote for me," even though he had done a lot of problematic things in his past, that was against black people. He still played on the backs of black people because people hated Trump so much, they wanted Trump out, that they still put somebody, to me, I feel like he's right now what he's shown is that he's worse than Trump thus far, and he's only been in office about 8 or 9 months. And just the things that he's doing, let's even talk about this whole $600. If you get in cash apps of $600, that he's gonna have the IRS investigate your bank accounts and all of this other type of stuff. Like a lot of the stuff that he is doing is specifically targeting minorities. He talked about, taxing the rich and everything, but a lot of the stuff that he's doing is specifically targeting minorities and specifically targeting black people. Even with that Asian hate crime bill, who was it that was committing a lot of crimes against the Asians? It was black people that was doing that. So I feel like he's targeting a lot of minorities with a lot of these bills and these things that he's passing and a lot of things that he's not doing for the people that put him in office.
I heard that. Well, thank you so very much for calling in. Thank you. You're exactly bringing on the head on that, and I agree with you on that 100%. And so, thank you. All right.
All right, Wiley.
You have a good day too. So this has been good. Like y'all have been calling in. This has been awesome. Speaking to you all concerning this. My advice is to continue to apply pressure to the Biden administration, because I don't care who is in office. When we are black people, we're not getting anything unless we apply pressure. Whatever we got from the table is because we apply pressure towards the power that be. So don't get comfortable just because you have a Democrat in the White House. You must still keep that same energy as though it's a Republican in the White House. So you have to continue to pressure on the seat on the Congressional Black Caucus, and also on your representative that represent you, whether it's a Democrat or whether it's Republican. You must apply pressure. Okay, so the interview come on at 1:00 my time. I'm gonna watch the interview. I'm gonna come back and we're gonna cover the interview, and we're gonna cover it on YouTube. Okay, I just want to make sure that it's good on here. Okay, but that interview doesn't come on until 1:00. I don't know why it's like that, because like right now I'm watching Wendy Williams, but that won't come on until 1:00. I don't understand that. But anyhow, so I'm going to be watching that. We're going to cover that on the show, okay? I'm definitely going to cover it and do commentary. We will open up the phone lines if you are available, okay? Because I know most of y'all at work go in the restroom and call in. I saw this for the first immigration ground. She stayed calling stuff out. Biden is not a snake. He told us who he was. We just love to believe white people with a smile. Biden is definitely worse, but that was the plan. Okay. My gosh, y'all is reading. Y'all is reading in this chat. All right. Okay. Oh my gosh. Thank you all so very much for calling in today. And if you always want to call in, the number is 646-716-8447. That is the number where you can call in and give your commentary on that. They said black folks just want a candidate that is going to be fair and help minorities and the working class. Yeah. That's going to be fair. Absolutely. Because when we vote in numbers. We do vote in numbers. That's one thing that I can say. When African Americans go out and vote, they are the backbone of the Democratic Party. That is the only bloc that they know for a fact that's going to come out and vote. But we must have that same energy and hold these people accountable for that, okay? Not the restroom, call Wiley UMS. Yes, I don't care if you're in the restroom, call in. Okay, you know who is Wiley, don't you? The supermodel, David, Widow. Okay, I don't know who that is, but that's good that she's calling it out. That's good it's called it out. I was watching Roland Martin. He was calling it out too. And I watched this entire show yesterday. He was calling it out. He did a whole segment on it for like an hour for 2 days straight covering it. So that's one thing I can say. Trump's people tried to union bust. 2.1 million federal workers were affected. Oh, wow. So I'm reading your comments here. They said people just believe anything. They cheated, period. Oh, you believe that? Okay. Oh. Really? Okay. She's voting for these governors. Start voting these governors and mayors out. Yeah. Yes. We have to look at a case by case basis. So I had to cover that. Okay. I'm a Fed agent, and so is the hubby. We weren't affected, but many was. Oh, wow. Okay. Didn't know about that. Oh my gosh. I'm definitely, federal workers, y'all are definitely in my prayers. That's a good moment. I didn't know nothing about that. Thank you so much for bringing it up. All right. This was a good show. I know I triggered some people this morning, but if you agree with me or disagree with me, I'm glad that we can have that conversation. Okay. Yes. Disclaimer. If you call at work, don't blame Wiley if you get fired. Disclaimer, if you call at work, don't blame Wiley if you get fired. Okay? Okay? All right. Don't blame me. Oh, wow. I want to say this and I'm going to go. Oh, my God. What documentary? I was watching a documentary. Oh, was it Rick James? Yeah. When I was watching this Rick James documentary, Let me tell you. Hold up. I'm about to go. I was watching that Rick James documentary, and that documentary was so freaking good. I'm like, whoa. It was so much that they were talking about the origin. They were talking about a lot in that documentary. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to watch that documentary again. So if you all did not watch that documentary about Rick James, it's just amazing. I don't know how many people watched it. If you watched it, press 1. But it came out, and they have it on YouTube. I think it was like $10 you have to pay on YouTube. I had to watch it because Roland was talking about it, and I said, "Hey, let me watch this documentary." It was giving my ultimate life, and I didn't know how talented he was. So it's on YouTube. I think you have to pay for it. I think it is on YouTube. They have it on sale on YouTube for like $10. It's really worth every dime because I watched it. It was definitely good. Okay, I watched that documentary, and it was really good, man. I didn't know he was that talented because that was before my time, but I was really able to look at what he accomplished as though he was not crackhead. I don't know if I should say crackhead. As though he was addicted to drugs, but he accomplished so much in his life being an addict. So very talented, an amazing producer and songwriter. Like that was definitely good. So if you did not check that documentary out, go check it out. I'm telling you, I highly recommend it. Okay? Highly recommend it. Okay. Oh, we got 2 callers in here. 6156. No spoiler alerts. 6156, call you on air.
Hi, Wiley. This is Ruth.
Hi.
I find it so interesting
Okay.
that everybody wants to hate on Lil Nas X because he's gay. Let's just put it out on the table. They didn't have a problem with Bill Cosby did it. They didn't have a problem with everybody else who did it. They didn't even have a problem with James Charles, right? The white influencer. Little did you guys know, he literally did a whole pregnancy shoot, a maternity shoot, not too long ago. And then Lil Nas X did it for his album. It ain't so deep, okay? I just mad because he's gay and that's it. Y'all love to hate on the black, dark-skinned gay male because you guys just say you guys don't like femininity. Just say that. Because every time when a male, especially a dark-skinned black man, express their femininity, you guys always have to emasculate them and say they're not a woman, they're not this and that. They don't want to be a woman. They're expressing themselves.
Ooh.
And that's just it. Like, you guys are reading, and it's so sick that the black community, you guys love to oppress the gay, the LGBTQ black community. You guys love to oppress them, but you guys gonna feel some type of way when the Caucasians do it, right? Oh, okay.
Oh, you talk. So you were triggered by that comment that he said Lil Nas X was making a mockery out of pregnant.
It was
okay.
It was just nonsense.
Oh,
it was just nonsense, and it was just. I'm like, are you guys serious? You guys act like there's never been a gay black person before.
I think a lot of people just don't want to admit they don't like that, and they don't want to admit it. But
they
you know,
like, the kids.
Yeah, they just don't want to admit it. They don't like it. Okay. Let's watch the language right there. But yeah, I hear you right then and there. Well, good morning to you. Thank you for your comment.
You're welcome.
Oh man, Ruth came in and said, okay. All right, good morning. Thank you, Ruth. Okay, we're gonna go to that. Thank you. We're gonna go to the next caller. 4695 caller, good morning.
Hi, Wiley.
Hi.
It's your piano teacher.
Hi, piano teacher. Okay.
I'm not going to get fired from work because I'm on my lunch break. So I was like, let me call
Yes!
Wiley and figure out what's going on.
Well, good morning.
Yes. Good morning. It's raining here, though, in Atlanta, so that sucks right now.
You in Atlanta?
But,
I really believe that
yes.
I really want to move to Atlanta once my lease is up next year. I really want to move to Atlanta. I think Atlanta is lit.
Really?
Yes, because there's so many people to interview. Everybody's in Atlanta. For media-wise, I think that's a good choice. Atlanta would be a good choice for me.
That's true. My mom, she moved further out from Atlanta. She says too many people that moved here. So she moved out in the country.
Oh,
I would here, so
I would love to be based in
don't think
Atlanta
I'm gonna ever
because
move.
I can interview everybody. You know, everybody's there.
That is true. Yeah, you should come here, Wiley.
Yes, and then you can teach me how to play the piano.
Yes, but remember, I do Zoom lessons too.
Oh, you do Zoom lessons. Okay, I need to purchase me a keyboard or something first.
Yes, make sure it's 88 keys. Don't be getting one of those little baby keyboards.
Oh, I got to get the 88 keys because I'm gonna tell you, I've always want to learn. I always want to learn how to play it, and so yeah, you definitely. I want you to DM me or email me so I can get in contact with you so I can learn because I would love to. I always wanted to learn how to because I'm a good singer. I think I can sing good, and learning how to play. Oh my gosh, that would be amazing.
Can do that as your intro for the people.
Yes, and then can you imagine if I knew how to play the keyboard, I could just break out in a song? Come on. Yes. Do you know how?
Is it true that Kamari's going to jail?
Well, allegedly he broke the agreement again. He broke the order of protection again, and so it looks like he's heading to jail. Yes, it looks like he broke it again. Recently he went to court and the judge said, you're going to pay more for bail and everything like that, and he broke it again. So it's not looking too good. He said on his Twitter, it's been real, y'all. So I'm like, oh, what's going on here? So that's what I heard. I don't know why.
I'm not on Twitter or Instagram, so I get all my stuff from you.
That's good.
Yeah,
well, that's good that you get everything. Yes. So let me see. Let me read an article here. What is this? Tory Lanez wipe his social media clean after writing "It's been real" one day before court date and Megan Thee Stallion shooting case. The rapper decision was met with cheers. So, yeah, he one day before it. We definitely going to cover it. So, yeah, it's not looking too good right now.
Yeah, I think all celebrities from now on need to have like cameras in their car. I mean, I got a camera in my car.
Yes. Okay.
So, because there's too much stuff going on. They should have the
definitely
cameras on the outside
Absolutely.
and the inside.
Absolutely, yes. I definitely believe that you gotta make sure you got everything together. So you are so right about that. Thank you so much for calling in.
You're welcome. Bye, Wiley.
Bye. Okay. Oh man. I'm ready. Give me my lessons right then and there. Give me my lessons. Okay. Give me my lessons. I did that. Give me my lessons. Give me my lessons right. Did y'all hear that? Oh, man. I did that. Okay. Oh, man. I don't care what nobody say. I did that. So definitely when I get it, you ain't going to better tell me nothing when I get on there and learn how to, man, I did that. Okay. You definitely did. Yes, that's one song that I want to learn how to play, and I want to learn gospel. Oh, yeah. Six. I can play that Wiley. So I'm definitely gonna have to learn it because she do Zoom class. Ooh. Okay. Good morning. Okay, let me go ahead and do this homework assignment. We're gonna come back in an hour. No, it's about 2 hours, right? Because I'm gonna watch and do my notes and everything. But yeah, I would love to move to Atlanta. Yeah, I would love Atlanta. Would be the place I would love to move to. Yeah. Because I feel like it's a lot of people I can interview, you know, a lot of people I can have on the show, and I could show up at the Unwind with Tasha K podcast. You better come on. What? Let me pull up in the wine shop. What? Sipping on some wine and just talking with the queen of YouTube. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that and see me doing that, pulling up at the queendom, at the palace, doing some videos and everything like that? Look. Come on. Coming up in there with my purple bow tie. My purple bow tie, my white jacket. Oh man. With my snakeskin shoes. Oh man, what? Come through. Oh man. Okay. I want to say this. I want to say happy birthday. We have a birthday today. It's for, I think Candace's birthday is today. So happy birthday to Candace. I think she's 31. I'll actually be 31 in November. So I want to say happy birthday to her. Should I sing her a happy birthday song? I don't know if y'all want me to sing. Do y'all want me to sing that? Can y'all share this to Daytime Tucson? I wasn't expecting this, but I definitely want to sing this to her. It's her birthday today, and I do want to sing her happy birthday. Is that okay? Is that okay? Is that okay if I sing her happy birthday? Give me a second. I just want to know. Is that okay if I sing her happy birthday? Okay. Let me check the chat. Let me read the room. Is it okay if I sing Daytime Tea Time happy birthday? It's Candace's birthday today. Okay, give me a second. Is it okay? Is it okay? Okay. All right. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Candace. Happy birthday to you. May the good Lord bless you. May the good Lord bless you. May the good Lord bless you, Candace. May the good Lord bless you. Okay. Happy birthday, okay? Oh, that was so amazing. Make sure y'all screen record that and tag me and Candace in there. We definitely want to sing her happy birthday. Make sure y'all screen record that segment and tag me and add me to your Instagram story. Hey, Bashanana. Oh, glory. It's just something about that because you made it to another year. And so glory to God on that. So we definitely had to say that this morning. Give me a second, okay? Yes. Okay. No, I don't know the black version. I don't know the black version. I'm not even going to try to do that. Black version. All right. Yes, Wiley, you saying that. I felt it, and I am in England. Yes, you better come. What? She felt that all the way in the UK. Okay. She felt that all the way in the UK. I felt it. I felt that right then and there. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I really, really felt that. Okay. Yes. I want y'all to tag me in that in your Instagram story. Tag me in that in your Instagram story so we can definitely keep that going. Thank you all so very much. I want to give a special shout out to the producers. I'm going to go do this homework assignment. Okay. Every time I look at a homework assignment, I'm like, oh my gosh, you really want 175 words? But once you dive into this topic, it gets 175 words. So my professor, he wants us to do 175 words. And, you know, I'm going to definitely do it and everything like that because I want to get an A in this class. I want to get all A's and everything like that. Okay. I don't know the black version. I don't know the Steve Weaver. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday, Candace. Happy birthday. Yes. Okay, I think I did I do it right? Did I do it right? Did I do it right? Okay. Did I do it right? Did I do it right? Okay. Did I do it right? He wanted 175 words. This professor, he want me to I'm taking forensics. I'm taking introduction to forensics. I like taking it because I'm amazed by it because I never knew all the details of a crime scene and what he wanted me to talk about and all that. So we definitely going to do that. I'm taking my bachelor's, not a GED. You tried it. I am in school for my bachelor's degree. Okay. Let me block you. I got to block somebody on my Instagram because y'all is really be trying to, these scammers be talking about, have you heard about Bitcoin, mine and stuff? No, I have not. I'm about to block you because you ain't nothing but a scammer. Hey, I'm about to block you right now. You look scary with them red eyes. Okay, you blocked. Okay, I had to block another person yesterday talking about I could put this in your Cash App, and I'll be blocking them scammers. That's a paragraphs. 175 words. Yeah, it's because when you're taking online classes, you have to do. Give me a second. You have to do. I'm sorry. You have to do. Post. You have to post for your attendance points. You have to answer the question for the post, and you have to respond to 2 students. So one thing about University of Phoenix, it's a lot of writing you're doing. So which is a good thing because writing have always been a subject I've not been good at. So I'm getting better with it. Yeah, I'm definitely getting better with it. You should watch. Okay. Yeah. But those scammers become, and I block them. I really do. Okay. So I can give you 10,000. No, you can't. Like, come on now. I don't know what they be trying to do and everything. Like, it was one particular viewer they used to call in. I don't know if they was a scammer or not a scammer, but this lady she claimed that she had money. And she showed me her bank account information. And my thing is this: the reason why I said I didn't believe her or not believe her is because why you ain't sending none this way? And let me tell you something. I'm just being honest. Okay, if you show me your bank statements, right, and you DM it to me, and they got millions of dollars in there, okay, I want you to send a donation this way. Okay. I don't think that it's, you showing me something. Oh, I got this. And you don't send nothing this way. Okay. You don't send nothing this way. It was a lady, she had millions and she used to get mad at me. And I'm like, she was already trying to use her purse against me. You never donated a dime. Now, if she would have donated $2 million, then you can talk to my ear off. I'll clear the lines for you to talk. you can really, if it was $2 million, you ain't donate not $2. So she had got mad because she didn't like that I didn't defend her or something. I'm like, you gotta first donate to get that type of power. I'm just saying. So she had got mad at me, and I haven't seen her or watched her. I haven't seen her in a while. But I'm like, you supposed to donate before you have a meeting with me, and you want to control the narrative. 2.7 million. You know what I'm saying, right? But I don't know if she had it or didn't have it. I don't know. But she showed me some bank statements in my DM. Like, who does that, though? I don't think a real millionaire will show me their bank statements. If you're a real millionaire, you won't even show me your bank statements. I don't think a real millionaire would just show a YouTuber the bank statements. Okay? I don't think so. Okay? You get a little buzz just from seeing the money. Yes. Okay? So we definitely going to talk about it. Listen, you guys, we will be covering this, but we're not going to cover it right now because I got to watch the interview. It only come on 1 o'clock Dallas time, so don't tell us no spoiler alerts. I want to be able to watch it fresh. I want to be taking my notes. No spoiler alerts. I'm not watching no YouTube channel or nothing like that. I'm definitely going to cover it. Like Lisa, this lady come in, she'll super chat and all that good stuff. You know, that's good. We need people like that. That is going to do it. That's awesome. And so like that. So, but when it comes to the interview, we will be covering it again. We're going to cover it. I'm going to do commentary on it. So don't be alarmed. I'm definitely going to cover it. We just do not want any spoiler alerts. If you see a text or email saying they're going to give you money to open it, you can get hacked. Yes, you definitely can. Yes, that's a good thing. That's a good thing that you put that out there. Check your DM. Okay, let me check my DM. Okay. Oh, they said Nikki is trending. I'm not going to even read the tweets. Okay. I'm going to watch it fresh so I can get my opinion. I don't want that to interrupt what I thought. But thank you so very much. Thank you so very much. We definitely going to see how this is going to play out for that. Thank you. And we will see y'all in the next live. Shout out to the moderators. I think I saw Map Open today. I think I saw Bright Star today. I saw Almond Brown 09 today. Shout out to all the moderators. Who else is in house? Shout out to all the moderators. If you're a moderator, say, hey, T1 $10 supporting. Yes, thank you, T1. Thank you. T1000. Thank you so very much for that super chat. So shout out to y'all. We're going to come back for another video in about a few minutes. We're going to come right back because I'm going to cover the interview and then I'm going to come back. It's love. That's smart. I wonder if they can get into. Yeah, so you got to be very careful. You got to be very, very careful with that. People do not get scammed. Thank you so very much. Okay. I love that because, you know, you do commentary and when people contribute, we thank them so much for the love, so much for the support when it comes to that. Thank you so very much. Oh, thank you to Day. I did see Day. You know I love Day. Day, is you at work? Call in, Day. I don't care if you at work. Let me stop, y'all. Y'all at work. Y'all watching the Wiley Show. I love y'all. Even y'all disagree with me. That's great. That's a good thing because it makes me better because I get my opinion. You disagree with this show. And I love that because you can definitely you can. That's one thing I like about the show. You disagree with Wiley. That's great. We have commentary and we leave it on YouTube. That's the beauty of it. I like that. Okay. I think that's awesome. I think that's beautiful for that. I think it's awesome. Okay. Okay. Oh, let me do this. Oh, let me do this. Let me do this. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, Candace. Happy birthday to you. Okay. I definitely had to sing happy birthday to her. All right. Definitely had to sing a birthday to her. Okay. Definitely had to sing her happy birthday. All right. We will see y'all in the next live. Thank you all so very much. Peace. Okay, only guess if you fall for push the input your info on a fake website. That's true. You right. All right, I'm reading y'all comments here. Okay, yeah, I'm excited for her. I already talked to her. Email you think. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you so very much. We're going to go. Thank you. Follow me on Twitter at Wiley Show. Follow me on Instagram at Wiley Show. Tweet me. We need y'all. We need a Twitter army. We got 2 people in our Twitter army. We need the Wiley producers on Twitter. Okay, download it, or you could be on your computer on Twitter. If you do not want to download the app, you can go to twitter.com, create an account, and you can hashtag the Wiley Show. So we're going to have a commercial and everything. Okay? All right, we're going to have a commercial for everything to help y'all, to get y'all engaged outside of YouTube. All right, follow me on Twitch, The Wiley Show TV. Shout out to Mouth Open. I see her in the chat. So I thank you to the moderators for coming in. And I got to get my list of my moderators and shout them out. I used to shout them out all the time. I got to get the list of it. Oh, they didn't upload it on YouTube. Child, they don't want me to do this homework assignment today. They only did part 1. Why would they put part 1 and part 2 up? They so thirsty. Wait till it come on television. Ding dong. Like, I don't understand it. Why are they putting part 1 and haven't even aired in Dallas yet? That don't make sense. That's kind of dumb. But anyhow, Oprah would never. Okay, y'all. I'm about to go. I'll see y'all in the next live. Peace.